This is part 2 of bad parenting. I'm laughing because this is how I sound when I'm sick. I literally sound like a teenage boy. It's crazy. But for the sake of my 4 subscribers, I'm doing this. The boy tried to open his closet, but it won't open. So Ron told him to try his parents' closet. When he reached the closet, Ron told him that there were steps to activate the shortcut so he could find his father, which is to put his father's radio in front of the closet. And he must choose the right frequency to open the door and be able to help his father and return him to the real world. The boy tried different frequencies, but one time a body appears to him and it looked like it was a dead body or maybe a ghost until he reached the right one. The boy's rule was to enter the portal and Ron's rule was watching the house. As soon as the boy entered the portal, he found a character that looked like a cat. He explained to the cat what his father looked like until the cat recognized him and told him where his father was. We learned from the dialogue between the boy and the cat that the father's name is Bruce. And let me tell you something, this Bruce is a bad Bruce. And this is really obvious because he screams and hits the child. On the way to go to the father, we found 3 children. One child is in a hole, and the other one is burned, and the last one is in a car trunk. And they all have the same goal. They're all trying to find their parents. When we finally get to the father's room, he's in a bad condition. He is shaking really hard and repeating the same phrase. Please stop punishing me. And the father never responds to the boy, although he keeps telling him to go home before Mr. Redface finds them. When we walk around the room, we find a card with the word spelled written on it. But suddenly we return to reality and the child is sitting inside of the closet and his mother is looking at him. And the mother seems really angry. The mother started a conversation with the boy, asking the boy why is he hiding inside the closet. And the boy responds with Mr. Redface has taken Dad. And the mother responds with that's a good thing. I'm not blaming her, he looks really scary and also he's drunk all the time. When the boy tried to explain to his mother, the mother interrupted him and asked him about Ron. The boy is shocked and asks his mother how she knows about Ron. She says that she knows about Ron because the boy didn't take his pills, which makes it clear that Ron is just an imaginary character for the boy and it's very connected with his mental state. The mother asked the boy if he remembers his other delusions, but he didn't remember at all. After that, she made some meaningless comments in order to boy to go to sleep. And that's when we see Ron flying and the same strange images and sounds appear again, which caused the boy to faint. And that's when the mother came to make sure that her son is okay and also tucked him to bed. And before he could tell her that he saw Mr. Redface, she interrupted him and promised him that she would take a day off of work to stay with him, which made the boy really happy. But unfortunately, when he wakes up in the morning, she wasn't there, meaning that she literally broke the promise. And the boy got out and went out of his parents' room to his room and found Ron in a very bad condition. His neck was more loose, there's clear signs of beating in his face and cloth wrapped around his head. And Ron said that Mr. Redface was the one who hit him because Mr. Redface wasn't happy. To be more exact, he didn't like that we opened the portal. And now unfortunately Mr. Redface has his mother too.